Antony Higginbotham.
Thank you, Mr Stringer. It's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship in this debate. Hundreds of my constituents signed this petition, and that doesn't surprise me, because football is the beating heart of Burnley, and it always has been. Anyone who has ever been to Burnley will know that the turf sits iconically in our town centre. And when fans were there, on every home game, the atmosphere was something to behold. You could sense the anticipation in the air, and it brought everything to life. But it did much more than that too. It also stimulated our local economy. Thousands of fans coming to Burnley from across the country. Those fans filled up our hotels, they ate in our local restaurants, and they drank in our local pubs. Burnley is not a city like Manchester or London, where a football club is simply a nice addition. For us, it is one of our main economic drivers. So taking fans away doesn't just change the optics of a match for us, it changes the whole town. It closes hotels, it closes restaurants, and it closes pubs. And that is to say nothing of the direct economic cost to the club itself. Broadcast income is much needed for us, but ticket sales play a huge part too. It can't simply be discarded without having an impact. And so I want to first commend Burnley FC for the huge support they've given to our whole borough, not just during this period, but before it too. And that's despite the significant financial hit they're taking. They have shown throughout this period what being a Premier League community club means. But I know they're ready and willing to bring fans back too. And so I'd urge the government to treat football clubs like any other business. Give them the guiding rules and they'll meet them. They are best placed to determine how many they can safely welcome back, based on their own capacity. And let us not forget that these events are always outdoors, where transmission risk is lower. Clubs are ready to step forward. Government doesn't need to answer every question or find every scenario. Give clubs the ability to innovate, to control the flow of people, invest in new infrastructure, space people out, because that's what will get the fans back. But Burnley is not the only club we've got. We also have Burnley FC Women's and Padiham FC, both of which play at the Rugby Civil Arena. Now, Padiham was able to get some fans back under the FA's limited return of spectators, and it proved a big success. The club operated safely. Spectators were able to enjoy the game, and income started to pick up. It showed, like the pilots did, what's possible. So can I urge the government to look now how on the 2nd of December, football fans can make a meaningful return. This is not just about the optics of seeing fans in the stadium. This is about giving people back their passion, bringing back the atmosphere, and bringing back the essential economic activity our town relies on.